All right, what is up, guys? I am They Coming, and welcome to the stream today, nerds. How is everybody doing? Happy Sunday. Hope you're feeling good. The weather today in Atlanta is cold and dreary, and it feels very sad outside. But last night, I went over to a friend's house again for the past few weekends. Those of you who have not been following, I have gone to a friend's house to help decorate for a great big Halloween bash that's going to be happening on Halloween. And this group of friends really likes to go all out for Halloween, so there's lots of like made props that they're painting and crafting and stuff. And so my contribution to this was to basically clean up all of the coolers with pine sol, clean all of the pitchers and drinking vessels so that we can make our cocktails and stuff, and it's all prepared for next weekend. Also take inventory stock of all the cups and note some things that I'm going to pick up from the store to bring so that everything's going to be nice and fun. Everyone's going to be watered at this party. So yeah, basically it's going to be a massive Halloween party. We have a blast every single year. I think they've thrown this party for the past like 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. Every time it's like just as big, if not a little bit bigger than the last one. And of course, we're in our, our friends are, we're mostly in our 30s right now, and we are loving life, doing the adult Halloween thing. No trick or treating, but we will be treating for sure. So yeah. I'll have plenty of pictures to share of that house. And yeah, I'll be making hot toddies for the party. I'm going to get 2 great big crock pots and batch up. If you know what a hot toddy is, it's like you get citrus like lemon and oranges, and you get a bunch of water, and you get cinnamon sticks and cloves, and you let that marinate in a hot pot for like 2 hours, and then you add honey to sweeten it, and then on top of that you add the spirit of your choice into your cup, and then you pour the hot liquid over the top, and it's a nice warm thing for a fall day. We do think that the weather's going to be kind of chilly next week, so it'll be a perfect beverage to have for indoor and outdoor gathering. The house is quite large, and there's plenty of space to move around, but the party kind of goes inside and outside, so no doubt people will be outside. There's gonna be a fire pit, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, nerds, hope everyone's doing well. Happy Sunday. Let's start talking about a little bit of Squad Busters. At the end of yesterday's stream, I kind of highlighted, many thanks to our players for competing with TCM in Supremacy League. It was a massive leap of faith that we took, and throwing ourselves into the ringer shortly after forming the squad. But we proved at the very end of the season that we could beat teams. We were able to learn enough to be able to beat other teams. And in the last 2 weekends, we actually notched the only 2 wins that our team received in the 5v5 format. So yeah, we are definitely proud of that. We got some interesting news that Go apparently will be merging with another team. I think that was VZ, and they'll be rebranding under a new moniker. That'll be interesting to see, right? Go was the team that we defeated yesterday, and it looks like they'll be teaming up, combining the best of both rosters and making a new org out of that. So yeah, man. So that's what's up. That's what we're getting into. That's what we're doing. We have a lot to do in the off season. I think the primary thing that we're going to try to focus on for a little while, and I was talking about this with some of the leaders of the team, is just to make sure that we are keeping our bond strong, right? Just because we don't have league matchups and an active tournament going on doesn't mean that we need to completely disconnect from our goal, which is to be a stronger and stronger team and increase our overall performance in tournament play, increase our win rate, all that kind of stuff. But to go along with that, I think that just having a little bit of fun, at least for the first like 2 weeks of this off season, because our tournament run is over for Supremacy right now. We'll have to wait till next season to play another match in Supremacy League. So we will have some time just to, increase our friendship level, level up that way, and just make sure that everyone's happy and everyone feels like they're actually part of the team. That's something that I don't want people to lose sight of, is like, yes, we play 5 people in the 5v5 format at once. However, right now we have 9 people on our roster. So, and that's to deal with variable schedules that people have on weekends, so that we always have a 5-man roster that's going to be available. I think working on the depth of the hero pool that each player plays will be something that's more of a long-term goal, but something that I think we started to scratch the surface on this season. We discovered that certain players were better on other heroes than others, despite having a fantastic solo performance on one hero, for example, in Squad League. When you enter the 5v5 format, the playstyle is very different, and sometimes what you were really, really good at in Squad League, when you're on your own, suddenly that playstyle doesn't necessarily translate to the 5v5 format. So discovering all the different strengths that people may have that are kind of hidden beneath the surface will be a long-term kind of seek that we'll be going after. So let's go. L66, what's up, dude? How's it going? So any news on what we'll be getting in November? He said this a while ago, but I just was blabbering on for a while. I mean, we'd have to look at the roadmap. Honestly, I'm so, it hasn't been a focus of mine to like predict what's coming in November, but I don't have any new news. Helena Tome, what up, dude? Happy Sunday. How great, such a contribution. I think it is stressful. Supremacy League, it definitely was. What's up, Hades? How's it going, dude? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. So yeah, so beyond, maybe like a 1 to 2 week kind of chill break for the team, give everyone time to kind of decompress a little bit, process the season. We did end on a high note, getting a victory in both of the final weekends of that season, taking down VBK, but then also taking down Go Esports. We need to relax. We need to have a little bit of time to let some of our players decompress. I know that Jaded will be taking a little bit of a hiatus so that he can just recuperate. Jaded was working super hard for the team for the duration of the season, and I think giving him some time to rest up and kind of start feeling better, and it'll be it's well deserved, right? Just to take a little bit of a break. But in the meantime, myself, Harshmello, and others that are wanting to kind of like start maybe working up some scrims with other teams so we don't get totally cold or rusty in the off season. It'll be up to us to kind of push that forward for the time being. So yeah. Let's see. I saw a hint from Brawl Stars that maybe we will get another hero from their game. L66. I mean, we already know that in December we are getting 8-Bit, which is a Brawl Stars character. Helena, dude, is fine. Thanks. Okay. Cool. Anyways, guys, I have a vanilla Coca-Cola today. I'm gonna crack that bad boy. But let's go ahead and check in with what that roadmap says. It's probably a good time. We got about a week until November, and we're supposed to be getting new stuff, right? Announcements. Let's look at the roadmaps that they've published. November, we're supposed to be getting arcade skins. We're supposed to be getting bounty, high score. Looks like there's a Pinata event, which is, don't we have plenty of Pinata events? And it says new modes. Now, this is not the updated one. The updated roadmap is actually not that. So let's see if we can roll back and find an updated roadmap at some point here. Posts. Applies, highlights, sneak peek of this. Where's the updated roadmap? Huh. Weird. Very weird. Huh. I'm not seeing the updated roadmap on Twitch or on X anymore. Strange, dude. Very strange. If anyone knows where I can see the updated roadmap, can someone please share that with me? Thought maybe I downloaded it at some point. Roadmap. No. Squad Busters. I don't see the updated roadmap. Updated roadmap. Here it is. Okay, so November is supposed to be the arcade event. Very interestingly, the Arcade Max got released this month. So they've already kind of changed up their plan once again by releasing the Arcade Max early. But there's going to be the Arcade Mortis and the Arcade Royale King skins, bounty, new modes, and high score. Okay, so that's actually what we have. Updated roadmap is right here. So I don't know anything more than what they've published with this roadmap. Nobody, I don't have insider knowledge, guys. I'm not part of NDA, and if I was, and you asked me, I'd have to say I'm sorry, but I can't tell you. You know what I mean? I'd have to keep it close to my chest. I might say, man, I'm really excited about what's coming, but like I couldn't actually give you any kind of details. So yeah, what's up, Artemastu? How's it going, brother? Welcome to the chat. Yes, I know about 8-Bit. I mean, another one. I forgot his name because I don't play the game. Well, at least through the end of this year, I cannot imagine them releasing another hero in the month of November. If they've told us so far in advance that we're getting 8-Bit in December, my guess is that we get no hero in November. We get 8-Bit in December, and if there's something that someone has like data mined or like leaked, my guess is any of that leaked content, whatever it is, wherever you found it, it's probably not coming in this year. It's probably coming next year. Like maybe it's a January or February release. But if they've already told us that we have a hero coming December, there's something. I have a very strong feeling that they would not release anything else between now and then. At least a hero. Keep in mind that in December, we're supposed to be getting the Musketeer, which would be the first new squaddy that is not an event squaddy in 2025. We did get Knuckles and Tails that were added to the game with the Sonic event. But those are event exclusive, and you cannot unlock those as part of the regular game. The Musketeer is a Clash Royale character that will be joining Squad Busters, I believe, in December if they stick to their roadmap. And that will be the first actual Supercell IP squaddy added to the game in 2025. I hope that they up that amount considerably for 2026. Supercell really needs to pick up the pace with some of the development. And that's just to say that, like, The player base, if you've been a dedicated player for over a year now, there's very little to play for right now. Maybe you're just playing to max your heroes out, but other than that, like, you know, after about 2 months after the 2.0 release, people were starting to feel kind of bored again. Like, okay, well, we'd have heroes, and that itself is new, but they didn't feel like there was really much to do with the heroes other than play the game, you know, in a different style, right? And I don't know. I don't think I'm being unreasonable by saying that one new squatty in a year is kind of like, oof, like, not great. So they've got to bring in more Supercell IP squatties. No more of the collab stuff for a while. Please, no more of the collab stuff for a while. It doesn't make any sense. If it's time locked, if it's time gated, if it's event exclusive and new players can't get it, like, that is not a good feeling. Game need team mode and different modalities. It will get it, Hades, eventually. Next month is supposed to be new modes. Now, what that means, I don't know. But that's what the roadmap says. That's what the updated roadmap says. We're supposed to be getting new modes in the month of November, which is cool. That's cool. So what new modes are we getting? Bounty, we've done Bounty before. Bounty's not a big deal. Bounty's very much, whatever, right? But new modes, what does that mean? What does it mean? We want to know, right? Mr. A here, don't know why it's showing. Yeah, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's my, maybe it's Restream, which is my combined chat engine that's like pulling in my Twitch and my YouTube. What's up, Helena? I don't have Pick a maxed out, not even RK, because I don't use neither AQ nor the other king. Well, Helena, it's okay. If you're buying the season pass, you can pretty quickly get a maxed hero in 1 month. Like, that's the beauty of that season pass, is stacking up those hero points is so easy with the season pass. You get over 27,000 of them in its current condition from the paid pass, and that's like amazing. It's amazing. No, it's the new update on YouTube. They changed something. So it's YouTube, not Restream. Okay. All right, let's get into some games. Yeah, we'll get into some games. Bounty is cult event. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, we'll find out. I don't know. I don't know any of this stuff. I've been trying Power Tank out on P.E.K.K.A. I had a pretty hilarious game where I fought two, like, decently sized Sonic squads when I had one squatty and then no squatties, and killed both of them, and I couldn't believe it. So I will be playing a little bit of footage probably right after this match. Just to let you guys laugh a little bit, because I was laughing. I was like, no way that this scrub just allowed me to kill him. Like, both of them. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. This is going to be interesting. Slow P.E.K.K.A. day. Hit a crit, please. Stop being slow. Appreciate you. Cool. I just whiffed so hard. Hit, please. I'm going to get this and get all these real quick. And then run over here and slap this guy. I really want to tap the sword. But it's not really like... Tap is not really a thing, apparently. What is this bot Mortis doing? It's okay. We can allow him to do that. It really doesn't matter. Cool. We are crit stacking for sure. Look at all that damage, dude. BK is kind of scary, not gonna lie, man. Like, when he separates the squad from the P.E.K.K.A. Crit, please. Cool. I know we have this Mavis. But, like, what the tragic is... What is going on, man? Okay. We didn't use our Mavis one time. It's a total waste. Man, how did we not get anything done there? What's going on here with you? There's another bot. These people that don't fuse squatties. Hilarious bots. Interesting spell choice. Yeah, okay, so let's look at some footage of these two Sonics that tried to attack me and both died. Like, you're gonna, like, where the clip starts, you would think TC's dead. And I'm on tank plus blazing light, so let me go ahead and hide the game real quick so I can get the video up here, because we're gonna show. I actually took recording of this because I was so blown away that this happened this way. All right, turn it. Okay. So right now I've been run off, right? My Poco has died. I only have my battle healer left. I'm a little bit wounded as the P.E.K.K.A. I'm, you know, that's a good like 20% off my HP bar. And I'm not feeling great about this situation, right? I got chased out of a fight after losing most of my squad, but critically, I lost my Poco, so I don't have healing. I only have Blazing Light and Power Tank. And watch what happens. Hello? Why are we playing on an external device? Bro, please don't do this to me. I'm literally just trying to show. Okay. So there it is. I'm low. Look at this. Look at this Sonic, right? Boom. Sonic number 1. I still have one squatty. And look at this. I still have one squatty. Sonic number 2 rolls in. Super Sonic. Oh my gosh. I lose the battle healer. I got nothing. Look at my HP. Nothing. Blazing light. I'm dancing. My power tank cooldown comes up. Pops out. I'm hitting some crits, killing squatties, but look at my HP bar. I somehow managed to dance around long enough to get one more blazing light. Boom. Just big, fat wow, bro. What an insane... Like, this is what blows my mind, right? Like, when my squad is larger, I'm weaker. I took the time to actually pull my Poco back, instantly lose the Poco to this Sonic. The Sonic all-ins, gets crit to the face. A second Sonic rolls up. I haven't had any time to really heal, mind you. Immediately takes me down to that minus 20% HP, half HP. Takes my last remaining squatty. The power tank saved my butt, guys. I'm trying to use the power tank to like block hits, but also deal just enough damage to where I can start knocking squatties. I'm not healing this entire time. My Poco's dead. Boom. What an insane turn of events. Like, honestly. Honestly, bro. What an insane turn of events. Musketeer would be great with P.E.K.K.A, especially if she can snipe from a distance. Yeah, I have no idea what... I don't know what the Musketeer will do. Something tells me that, like, a Musketeer ability would be like a long-range sniper shot. So you could maybe play Musketeer with Queen. So you could have, like, effectively maybe another arrow. You know, like the long-range... The arrows shoot a... You know, are kind of sniper shots. Maybe the Musketeer ability would be an extra charge of something similar. What's up, Balthazar? Congrats on the win. Thank you very much, Balthazar. Thank you for being here, dude. I understand Greg's been talking to you about coming to play with TCM a little bit and see what's up. Sonic is weaker than a wet paper bag. Sonic is now even weaker than P.E.K.K.A. Yeah, I mean, it just... That was utterly pathetic from both of those players. If all they'd done is dance around and not stand directly on top of my hero, they would have killed me. But they just... The second guy was doing a little bit better, but I also was like barely ducking behind creeps to kind of avoid taking shots. You know, getting the tank out, getting my blazing light on cooldown was really important just to make sure that I barely wasn't dying. But getting those 2 kills in a row was like, bro, how? How did 2 Sonics like that whittle me down to actually 0 and not cap the kills? It was kind of pathetic. Pretty pathetic, honestly. Mortis is stronger than Sonic nowadays. Absolutely. Mortis is amazing these days. Totally agree. Super excited to not be busy one of these practices. That's what's up, man. Boink. All right, let's go. We're going to go middle with 2 squatties. Now, we do have a Greg, and it is Tree Giant. So I think it is valuable to go ahead and take the Greg. We also have a bow. So you know what? Because we get bonus damage, even though the attack speed is not fantastic, I think we should actually do this. Got him. And the key. Get ripped up, boy. Get the Gregory. And we'll get the next tree because we have Greg and Bo. Excellent bonus damage. All right, tree time. Don't even worry about the bot. Oh, man, the melt is real. Cool. Homeboy. Stop tripping, dude. I took the Ice Wizard. It's fine. Also fine. We're getting hearts. Took a healer from him. think we lost a troop. It's okay. We'll pick it back up. No, we didn't. Wow, barely didn't. Nerd. Got him. Give me another tree. Come on. He wants it, but we're not. We will not give this to him for free. Got both trees and keys. A max. Another max. Nerd. This Sonic is not having fun. We're just like running the center, man. Like, why do anything else right now? GG, nerd. Super curious how 8-Bit is going to perform compared to the Queen. I mean, my guess is it's a hot shot or summoner squatty or a summoner hero, because the 8-Bit puts down this station that rages up, gives you a rage spell in an area, like a Pam station but a rage field instead of a healing field. So he'll either be a hot shot squatty because he's a ranged, like, glass cannon kind of, or he's going to be a summoner class because he's summoning a rage station, you know? Maybe that's, I don't know. But of course, Spike's implementation from Brawl Stars over to Squad Busters was a little bit awkward, in my opinion, because he was never really considered to be a fantastic healer in Brawl Stars. I think maybe one of his star powers offered healing if you stood in his super, but like not really a healer overall. But they converted him to Squad Busters, and suddenly he's like the healer hero, you know? Didn't make any sense to me. GG's. Next. Combine it with an archer to increase the distance. Man. Ooh, good call. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Does archer on P.E.K.K.A mean P.E.K.K.A swing will go further? Hold on. Maybe I'm totally wrong. I'm gonna look at what the archer pass is. I feel like it's only hot shots. That says squad. That doesn't say hot shot. It doesn't say 100-yard swings for the win. Just saying, if that means my P.E.K.K.A swings from farther away, I mean, it's 10%. It's 10%. But does it mean that my P.E.K.K.A could swing? I'm actually really curious about this. Hold on. Bruh. If we pick up another archer, does this increase it more? Okay, so we're right here. Look at the radius. No, it's not going to increase it more. That's kind of wild. Now, without it, so like, say we're standing on the chest. The radius goes like, you see the green stripe, like that shows like the track on the grass. That radius is in the very center of that track. So if we exit, we select a different squatty, like Shelly. We go back in. We walk up here and we stand on the chest again. It's a little bit. Is it noticeable? I mean, kinda. That's kind of significant, man. It's like half a tile. What if we try it? Just for the lulz, yeah? So what if we go like this? This is not a good call. Don't try this. Don't try it at home, folks. I'm trying it so you don't have to, because it's also going to increase the range of my tank. Bro. It's going to increase the attack range of my tank. Peck will be a ton of fun to play once they make her more viable. Yeah. She's a tanky beast, but she's slow and very clumsy. Is there anything else that would be like maybe benefiting from attack range? What about... Well, we kind of need Blazing Light. The Blazing Light has to bail us out. You know what? No. Heal pack. If we're not running a healer with the battle healer, we're running the archer with the battle. Okay. My juices are flowing. Let's see if it happens. What's up, Nasru King? What's up, dude? They coming? How's it, dude? Nasru King. That's a sight for sore eyes, my guy. What's up, dude? How have you been? Very long time no see. Welcome to the chat. So, okay, hold on. Man! You know what? This is risky and probably not what we should do. But it could be broken. We don't know. Come this way. Grab you. Man, why did he have to pick it up before me? I feel the damage immediately, honestly. Archer has fantastic DPS, which is crazy to think, you know? Oh, that was a mistake. Maybe I should have taken the hot shot. Well, come on, nerd. What's happening up here, by the way? Need to Mega the Frank immediately. Get through real quick. Ah, sucks. Big suck, actually. Man, his tank is not dying. Man. Monies? Can we win it? We definitely want to get the final pop. Someone else got KO'd. Rip. GG. What's your thought behind using it with your pecker? Sorry, just coming in and seeing what you're doing. What I can say, Archer has crazy damage. Like, she's very flimsy. I also saw the opportunity to try to play, to pull in the Poco and split the battle healer between the Poco, the Archer, and the battle healer. So a 3-way split for the battle healer instead of the 2-way split. And I feel like if I'm doing the heal pack start, maybe I need to rely on heal pack solely and just be a little bit more intentional about having my heal pack on cooldown. So that when I start fighting, I can stay longer but deal more damage. Which I think is where, like, early game P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A. doesn't do fantastic early game damage. So having an Archer right off the rip and just juicing the Archer might be the play. That was literally the first game that we tried Archer on P.E.K.K.A. And this was our setup. And then the random 9. Okay, so we have a medic in the back, so we can get to that later. Oh, we have some good hot shots. We have a Colt. We have a Max in there somewhere. We have a Pam, we have a Colonel. All ranged. Okay, let's give it a shot. Yeah, so that was the first game. So this will be our second try. But you have to think that not only is the Archer getting the extended range and has great damage, our power tank is going to have extended range and will have fantastic damage. So like the early game Assault, if I find somebody, I just need to like commit to killing them and do everything possible not to lose the Archer at any point in time. Like use the heal pack intelligently, don't lose the Archer. Cool. All right. I'm slow, boy. One more. And then we'll go find some trouble. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Bro. We have range, right? Okay, we'll go on middle in just a second, once we get the bow. Okay. Okay, there's a Sonic. Let's go have some fun, yeah? That's a bomb, it's fine. Nerd? It's another bomb. We have a lot of gold. No one's letting us spend. Let's go back. Another medic. Again, this is our first healer. Come here, Sonic. Stop being a wimp, dude. Oh, someone got busted. Guy's first place. He should just be running from people. Yeah, he's Sonic. Look at him. He doesn't want to fight either. Total wimp. Man. If you tried a chicken skill with max and wizard, balance, speed, and cooldown, I'm edging on not playing a lot of like OP spells because I know I will most likely not be allowed to play them when it comes to tournaments. Would it be fun? Yes. Would I rather deal more damage? Probably. And I know that heal packs is banned usually, but if we're forcing the archer, the name of the game right now seems to be forcing archer. Because archer damage is just fantastic. Archer damage, but also extended range. It not only gives extended range to your hot shots and everything else in your squad, it gives extended range to the P.E.K.K.A. swing, which feels wild. Honestly, being able to edge up to someone and just like swing from a mile away is kind of crazy. All right, so what do we have here? Ooh, we even have a heavy. Oh, this is going to be fun, boy. Okay, so hold on. If there's a Poco there, I think we weave Poco and then put heavy. Yeah? There is a wizard. We could maybe play to the wizard and then pull the heavy. But I think pulling the poke... This is going to be a fun one, man. We're going to have some tanky stuff. Getting the heavy on the archer, I think, is going to make it even crazier. Okay. Do we play Blazing Light then? No, heal pack. I'll send you what I'm doing with A-Cube. Been trying a lot of stuff over the last few days. Later, Nasser King. Missed the good old days. Man, thank you for being here, man. Thank you for stopping by. Good old Clash viewer. Showing up to say hello. All right. That's annoying. He puts his crab. I guess we're not covering our Poco. So that's fine. We will go into the heavy immediately. Because what you have to understand is that archer is already ridiculous. What was that? The bot was like moonwalking, like he was trying to dodge, but actually hard failing at it. Get one more. Dude, check this business out. Hold on. Come on back. You're not going anywhere, dude. Nerd. Ah, no, that was actually a mistake. Sure, I guess. I'm like trying to crack this guy desperately. You know, I could stand to lose that heavy once. Yeah, okay. And the reason I keep saying that is every time I pull it, dude, this is fully crazy, honestly. Did I finally lose the archer? I did. That makes me so sad. No, I didn't. Another heavy. This guy does he have a ring or not? Okay. I thought he had a ring. He has a ring. Beep! 5 spikes. If we'd collected all that, I think we win. Probably because I think there was still a ring on the ground. I've noticed that Spike's passive needs to be stacked first before rushing to mid. Spike's pass. You mean he needs to have grenades in his hand? Yeah, probably. If you tried, yeah, 5 spikes is kind of toxic. That was the fact that we got pretty close. We actually KO'd one of the spikes there, but like the fact that we did as well as we did. Our archer, before the archer got killed, no, the archer actually never died, or did it? I think it had like 5 or 6 heavy stacks, plus the battle healer stacks, which is like, what? Kind of crazy, honestly. Kind of cray. Ooh, we have a heavy again. So here, we're gonna play 3 squatties and see what our life is like. Battle healer, archer, and heavy, and that's it. And you know what? We are gonna go heal pack and blazing light, and we're gonna try to have a nice, fun time. Do you speak Spanish? I speak a little bit, man, but not very much. I said everyone that we keep the chat in English, because most of the viewers are English speaking, and I can't keep up with Spanish very well. Let's go. Archer, sure. I'm gonna grab this just so we can farm a little bit. This. So we're powering up a little bit right now. I changed my mind about going 3 squatties. Trust the process, though. I think now we pull the heavy. Come here. I'm getting greedy. Trust. Whoa. Keep critting the king, man. Sadness. We didn't get our heavies. No way. Come here. This is funny, dude. Come here. Why are we wimping out?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish. Flawless victory.
The Royale King is the real counter, is the counter of Spike. No, Royale, what? The real King? I think P.E.K.K.A counters Spike pretty well. But Squad League, when people get their squads in massive sizes, I think P.E.K.K.A is at a disadvantage. A strong disadvantage. Every other hero functions, like, the functionality of your squad goes up the larger it is, based on how passives work, attack speed, HP increases per squaddy class, plus the fact that they have powers that either have a lower cooldown or there's more charges available. Whereas P.E.K.K.A is better off with a small squad size. So in, for example, Squad League, when there's like 4 or 5 real players that farm to max squad size, P.E.K.K.A is at a severe disadvantage at that point of the game. Because the other players run in, they have massive squads that are all benefiting from class-specific boosts. And, yeah. It goes badly for P.E.K.K.A in Squad League. Generally speaking. P.E.K.K.A is not good. But, I mean, I'm just kind of like punishing myself by playing P.E.K.K.A. My opinion of P.E.K.K.A has not really improved. And I've been playing P.E.K.K.A for over a week now. Like, what is it? A week in 3 days? A week in 2 days? P.E.K.K.A super slow. Well, it kind of needs to be, but I think that's sort of the problem, is that all these other heroes are able to build speed and be successful with speed. Because you run in with speed faster than your opponent can react, you drop 3 powers and 2 spells in their face, and usually in that moment, you kind of who's going to win the fight is usually decided, like right off the rip, because of how much damage comes out immediately. P.E.K.K.A, you have 1 sword, and let me just tell you that sword doesn't deal a ton of damage, nor does it seem to have that big of an area of effect, and the fissure that detonates after 2 seconds either doesn't work or never hits. So, like, it's not good to have a slow hero, because Snap Engage's force, basically, it forces you to build all this movement speed that you would otherwise need to have in damage or bulk, to supplement the fact that the P.E.K.K.A is just slow as Christmas to deal damage yourself. When it lands, but people kite too well at high trophies. People know how to dance around a fight. They know how to dip in and out when they see you use a spell, so they dodge it and they come back immediately and fight you right after. You're mostly going Queen. Yeah, Queen is still very strong. I think Queen is probably going to receive some sort of a small nerf in the next balance patch. Because Queen is like currently the answer to Spike. Like the premier answer to Spike, Queen players. Like a talented Queen can most easily deal with the Spike. Mortis can have a little bit of teeth, but the thing is you have to get him when he's before the Spike has a ton of protection. Queen can deal with the Spike even if he has protection. But yeah, the moment that they nerf Spike, RK is probably going to be a lot stronger again, because Spike is a pretty awesome counter to an RK. RK is always going to be massive. Spike can melt the whole thing all at once with, 2 grenades intertwined with like a dynamite bomb or a fireball. You can really melt down an RK using Spike. So if you nerf Spike, RK is suddenly going to see a massive uptick again, and people will be pissed off about RK. And I think that harms P.E.K.K.A, actually. Sonic with Optimus also counters Spike. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Sonic with Optimus Prime. You've been using RK? Okay. All right, guys, give me just a minute. I'm going to take a bathroom break. When we come back from the bathroom break, I'll go for another hour. So I'll put a 2-minute timer up on the screen, and when the 2-minute timer counts 0, We will resume. I encourage you to take a lap around your house, get something to eat or drink, or you can use the bathroom like I'm about to do, but don't go anywhere. We will be right back. All right. We are back. We are back. Yes, I washed my hands. We are ready to go for another hour of Squad Busters action. Let's check in with the chat. Did you wash your hands? What's up, Cody? How's it going, dude? What's up, Chris? Welcome to the chat. How's it going, brothers? How are you? Let me guess. You use Colonel Ruffs, Johnny. And favorite strength, Johnny. Decided between getting an upgrade on Pekka or getting gold RK. Told Siri to pick a number between 1 and 2. She said 2, which was gold RK. All right, Cody. Up to you, brother. Up to you. I would always, like, personally, like, I always err on the side of, like, maxing out heroes before even considering cosmetics. And I'm kind of glad I did that, because now I can swap between heroes and feel like I'm not missing out on anything. It took 6 months to get to this point, but, you know, yeah. Tomorrow, Peck event is ending. What is coming next? That's a fantastic question. We actually talked about it at the beginning of the stream. Where is it? Where is it? Roadmap. Oh, that is not... This is the updated roadmap. Next month, we're supposed to be getting the arcade event, which is the Arcade Mortis skin, the Arcade RK skin. Strangely enough, they've already released Arcade Max, which I think is funny that they've included it. And there's an arcade event. So I don't know what that means, other than maybe they're giving away skins. I kind of want to spend my style tickets on something. I want to spend my star tokens on something. I want a new squatty. I want something new. A simple event is not going to be very enticing. Now, for the month of December, if we look at the actual roadmap here, the first roadmap, we're supposed to be getting 8-Bit, which is a new hero from Brawl Stars. We're getting an advent calendar, a Christmas skins, bounty, hero trophies, and new squatty. Hero trophies, I think, is probably the thing that I'm most excited about on this list. A new hero, cool, W. New Squatty, also massive W, but hero trophies, I'm really curious what that is supposed to be. It would seem like they're adding an achievement book for heroes, which are going to have some form of rewards. So I think I'm more excited about the month of December based on the roadmap than I am about November. November seems like it's probably going to be just sort of filler content, cosmetic content, not like, you know, interesting stuff. Royale King skin is canceled. Oh, please tell me that that's not the case. Of all the things that they can add to the game in November, they cancel a skin. That means that we have Arcade Mortis in the arcade event. Full stop. That's it. That would be not great. I really want to get Knuckles and Tails, and I want Optimus and the other one, Knuckles and Tails. Did you not play the Sonic event? We've had it a few times so far. Try this build on arcade, Johnny. Max Leon starters, Barrel Bomb, Blazing Light, Goblin Trader, Poco, Penny Frank, Dynamite, Tails, Optimus Prime, Battle Healer. Yeah, sounds solid. I start Frank Leon on RK. Frank Leon? Dude, you don't need Frank on lead. There's other things that you can put in there that are better. Just pull Frank in the back. Just don't try to fight a Spike early in the game. RK thrives on a large squad anyway, so when you get your squad built up, just pull Frank later in the match. Class told Royale King is canceled on November, probably December, he said. That's interesting. Did not know that. But, you know, Peeps player in Squad Busters. Yeah, man. Yeah. I face Peeps from time to time. Frank Starter's crazy. Yeah, Frank Starter is like full-blown paranoia. You do not need Frank Starter. Frank Starter is not advisable. If you're in Gym Hunt and you don't have a Frank in the back, maybe you could justify it. But like in Squad League, yeah, man, wait to pull Frank. Do better with other things while your box cost is low. Like get your economy up, get your suppliers up, get your trader, your Poco, you know, get your core build alive, and then pull the Frank like as the match progresses. I don't think Frank on lead is needed. I think it's actually stunting your ability to get larger faster with RK, and RK is best played when you get maxed out with a minute to a minute and a half left and you start hunting people that are not maxed out and just sitting on them. So if you pull something in like a Frank first, you waste a bunch of time getting the Frank up to Mega when you could have been getting more supply off the map, more carrots, more trees. Bro, Nita or Dynamite, who's better in lineup Squad Busters? Nita or Dynamite? They're very different. Dynamite is going to help you deal more damage. Dynamite is going to help you deal with an RK. So if you're facing against a lot of RKs and you're getting tired of fighting RKs all the time, make sure you have a Dynamite, because Dynamite helps to splash out a lot of his stuff and actually, you know, make the RK, weaken the RK significantly. Nita is probably a niche pick. The passive does sound nice. It's like 10% damage reduction. At least that's the number that has been given to me from competitive sources, is that although the game doesn't tell you the precise damage reduction percentage, it is 10%. So that's hearsay. I don't know if it's true. I wish we could all look in the game and readily identify that, oh, it's 10% damage reduction, not damage Nita's bear reduces damage. Cool, you know, like Musketeer is going to be a hot shot, I guess. Yeah, Musketeers would definitely be a hot shot. Ice Wizard and Chicken as starters. That's kind of weird too. That's very strange. I use Tank, Dynamite, Penny as rares. I think Frank, if you aren't, okay, I'm really saying this multiple times, but Frank as a starter is bad. Put Frank in the back. I'd say Frank, Dynamite, and Penny is something that an RK could or should do. You could also say that Frank, Dynamite, and Tank would be, you know, a better offensive option. Penny would be like, well, you know, in case I have a hard time farming, which on RK is really never the case, you could justify Penny. But, you know, Penny does get the attack boost, or should be, although attack boosts are broken in the game right now. Dynamite has more damage. Yeah, Dynamite has more damage for sure. The splash damage is amazing. Mavis is a great starter. Yeah, Mavis can be. Penny on RK gets buffed. Yes, she does. That's correct. All right. You guys are just talking and talking.
Squad Busters.
Just typing random stuff in the chat for me to say out loud. There's just too much. All right, let's go. We've been testing out the Archer on P.E.K.K.A. because of the damage dealt, but also the extending the range of your squad help. The P.E.K.K.A. swing will actually swing further, as well as the power tank that I was running was actually shooting further. So, or had a longer range. Because we don't have it, we're not using the Poco on lead anymore. We've hopped into 2 double heal spells. So yeah. No crit. Let's actually split it 3 ways. I know that Shelly could be played without it, but cool. Keep it up. Anything? It's super gem mine, so it's probably a good idea to live here. We have another tanky unit. Oh man, the damage, dude. W. Tank for sure. Oh my gosh. Man, he keeps dodging. Oh, that was dumb. Nerd. The spike, dude. Okay, we're taking this now. Ah, that was bad. Unless they come for me, they can't win. Yeah, there's not enough gems.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come here, nerd.
Finish! Congratulations! You won!
I have no issues getting max squad on RK. Frank starter means I can pick fights as soon as possible. I mean, but the thing is like, unless you're fighting spikes, I don't think you need it, man. Like, the higher you climb, the more RK really is about just getting huge faster than anyone else can. And if you put the Frank in front, you do slow that down. Like, it's better for you to hit 1:30 left in the match with a max squad than try to fight people with an RK in the first 60 seconds. It's better to do that. Like, you're going to have a higher success rate because the spike is never going to be quite as large as you at that point. You'll still have the Frank in your squad because you have it in the back. And no one will actually want to fight you. So as long as you got your movement speed going, like, I just don't think that Frank in the front is really useful. I've done it in Gym Hunt, right? If I knew that I was going to be playing against a bunch of spike players in Gym Hunt, I've put Frank in the front if it wasn't offered, but I'm like never leading Frank otherwise. Your core is so critical. Like, your core commons are usually like what sets the foundation for like a good game, a good run, you know? Play more Clash Royale than this game, and I stopped. Yep. Yeah, Johnny was playing a lot more this game, like, this spring, and I think you told me that you were playing a lot more Clash Royale, like, when Merge Tactics came out, and that was a big update. That was a big, like, a new massive feature they put into Clash Royale. Which is cool. Merge Tactics, I played it a little bit, if I'm being honest. I didn't really fully understand it. I mean, I did understand, like, what the synergies that you're creating, you know, if you have 2 of these versus 4 of these, you know, your passive benefits, right, with your army are greater in this way, or, you know, you can, but what I never really understood was how people made the decision to, like, pivot in the middle of a build, because it always seemed like economically, it just didn't make any sense to, like, pivot a build, like, sell something that was, like, pretty upgraded just to, like, try to outbrain the opponent. I never understood pivots. You don't like Merge Tactics as much? Yeah. I know that Vornklex actually plays it. He's up there in Merge Tactics. He sent me a DM. Because I was talking to him about Squad Busters. And he sent me a DM where he, like, showed his rank. He's, like, in the top, like, 300 or something like that. Let's see what his top. All right, what's going on? Klex. Yeah, let's see. Hold on. I got my thumb on the screen. Yeah, he was 375 in the world. Klex was in Merge Tactics. It's a pretty cool number, you know? Bro, I lost my crit. Bro, I love it. Oh, your sword is part of your attack chain. I'm just now realizing this. Do we want to play, nerd? I don't really want this right now. Man, rip. Man, I really just want to kill this Spike, dude. He keeps dashing around. Like, he keeps dodging my strikes with my P.E.K.K.A., which sucks. Toxic, man. He's just dancing. This feels so awkward, just saying. Ah, nerd! He let me stack my crits up so high. That's how we ultimately won that. Somebody's in here farming rings, though. Needless to say, he's probably having a pretty easy game. Ring is probably about to get grabbed. Oh my god. So toxic. You see what the Mortis is doing to me? No way, dude. Dude, these guys are idiots. You gotta be kidding. Are you kidding? You guys are kidding, right? That Mortis was enormous, had all the rings in the world, and allowed me to full combo him, take every ring to his name, and walk away. And the other Mortis was like, no, I'm gonna get this Mortis, the guy who's got like nothing. The other Mortis should have third-partied and killed me there. How did you guys not know? How did we not play that way? Come on, man. That was kind of pathetic. Yikes. But we also got that spike after like a long protracted slap fest. He made the mistake of fighting me for so long that my crit was like 75% stacked up all the way to max. It was 75% to max. So when he finally sat on me that one last time, that crit just hit so hard. That was a funny and good game. Yeah, that was pretty funny, honestly. Guessing Clash of Clans was your first Supercell game. TC, mine was Boom Beach. Used to play it with my dad. He still plays it. Yeah, I actually never played Boom Beach. I think I've watched a few Boom Beach videos and maybe like seen a live stream before, but it never grabbed my attention. Clash of Clans was is my first mobile game love. Played it for years, streamed it for years, made videos for years. I get to max super quickly, so I don't need max on front in 2,300 trophies. I mean, Johnny, we hear what you're saying. I used to start Max Leon, but I like to sit in the middle, and people would bust me. Well, that's just the thing with RK. You really don't need to sit in the middle. You should be forfeiting the middle to a spike player while you take every single carrot on the map, and throw recruits into the center to make the spike's life miserable trying to farm, because he has to kill your recruits or like avoid them. Yeah, but trying to play middle with the RK is definitely not the play. You don't run Mavis. Yet you see, that's weird, man. That's weird. RK is predicated upon getting enormous, and if you're trying to fight people early, RK is not great early. RK doesn't do well like in a as a duelist when you're on like 2 or 3 squaddies. Never gotten to Clash of Clans, never downloaded it once. I went Boom Beach, Clash Royale, Moko, Squad Busters. That's weird, dude. Moko is that game that I just cannot get on board with, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I think I'd be more likely to like enjoy Boom Beach than I would Moko. I realize that Moko has a similar like controller scheme to like this game, but it's a very different game at its core. I've watched people play Moko, and honestly, the feelings that people have expressed when they've eventually posted their "I'm quitting Moko, here's why," are reasons that I like predicted for myself. Like, if I start playing this game, I'm gonna hit the end game and I'm gonna be bored. I'm gonna hit a wall and then no longer have anything to play for. I'm gonna have no desire to play. And yeah. Like, there's no tournament scene for Moko. Game doesn't work that way. At least Squad Busters has that potential right now. I literally can max my squad in about 1 minute with my build. 1 minute, that's a farce. You're not maxing out in 1 minute. I played Moko for 2 weeks max. That's what you're saying? I actually finished top 500 in the world last season in League and Clash of Clans last month. Final time matches were done that way. Oh, that's crazy. Johnny, you would have to like send me footage of you maxing a squad in 60 seconds for me to believe it, because it's actually not possible. Like, mathematically. Like when you think how many boxes you have to open, it would take you a minute to travel from box to box to get half of your squad. Like, the sheer travel time, if you went literally box to box, it would take you a minute to get about halfway maxed. Like, think about when you play one coin chest, right? It's time. It's not mathematical, it's mathematical.
Squad Busters coming.
So Cody says it's not competitive, really only played because a lot of Squad Busters people were playing it. I played with Harsh and Kiki and stopped playing because everyone stopped playing. You might know Europe is now under winter hour. 8 is now 7 o'clock for you. Ah, okay. I'm going to try it now and see. I will let you know how long it takes. Yeah, you will not max out a squad in 60 seconds. You can't do that. In one coin, it would take you a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Super big. Trader.
All right. So the archer is, you can catch some people off guard. The issue is that you have to really, or like what you have to do when you're running this start, battle healer and archer, heal pack blazing light, you have to intelligently save your spells to when you need them. And you have to know when you can fight and when you can't. Like, when you need to pull off, if it's possible to pull off. Like, are you supposed to stay committed? Are you supposed to retreat? All that, you know? Okay, this game, I think we really do go for a 3 squaddy start. And we live with it. We're living with a three squatty start. We're not trying to stretch it. We're not trying to push the envelope. We'll start claiming some trees, stacking up the crits. Anytime someone walks up to try to contest, we will fight them. But we want to have this. So now our archer is tankier than you can believe. That's fine. What is this queen doing, dude? Yeah, see, our timing on that heal pack was critical. Yes. Get out. Come back. Cool. Jesse is going to be annoying. Everyone keeps taking my chests. Like, I swear I'm standing on it. Just let me run real quick, will ya? That's Zong, dude. Ah, man. I just can't seem to lock onto that spike. He was just running around like a freak, you know? Got close. Zong's a good player though. GG's to Zong. Let's see. Doc says he played Moko for about 3 weeks, just didn't like the PvE style. I mean, Johnny is at 2,300 trophies and kill people fast and get keys, but 1 minute seems impossible. No offense. No, it definitely is time. I took a little longer, but I did bully the lobby. Yeah. Depends on Frank, of course. 30 chests to max the squad. Yeah, 30 chests, and it takes you, what, like 2 to 3 seconds to go from one chest to another? Like, the math on that says at least a minute and a half to 2 minutes. But that's like assuming that you're not wasting a single second moving chest to chest. That's why, like, I think the fastest you can possibly max a squad, I think this makes sense, though, is in 1 coin. Because you don't have to waste any time farming. Like, you just walk box to box. You kill, like, 1 creep that's in your path, and you can open up 4 or 5 more boxes. If you're on RK, you don't even have to fight anything. You just throw the recruits out, and the recruits collect like 1 gold, 2 gold, 3 gold, and you just keep moving the whole time. Takes chess 10 seconds to respond to. Yeah, so you basically have to, you would have to be moving and never going back to the box that you just opened. You'd have to move from one box to the next, keep moving in that same direction, move on to the next box, and never go back to the box that you just opened. See, you know, a competent Spike is just too dominant. Like, he was fast as hell, running around. Would never let me lock onto a squatty. Every time my P.E.K.K.A. would, like, wind up to swing, he would, like, dip out of my range, and my P.E.K.K.A. would not connect. Which sucks. Like, really sucks. It's like I took all the time to wind up, no damage. All the time to wind up, no damage. We'll just stay here and stack the passive on this boss. We'll pick up the Shelly solo in just a second. Ooh, and the Primo. Okay, this game is actually kind of lit. Bro, how did I miss my my power? I'm trolling. I'm really trolling. All right, we really want to get this one Primo, so we're safe. Primo, man. Ah. I guess Dynamite's okay. A little bit more damage. Oh, we have attack range. Look at this stupid station right here. Primo for sure. Cool. W. Dude, so annoying. Primo doesn't die. Those stations are ridiculous. Like, how many of these is he constantly throwing out? Gotcha. GG. That's what I'm saying though. Like, okay. So here's something that you also need to consider about RK. His supply is never an issue. So forcing supply spells like Coin Pouch or forcing a Goblin, you don't need it. Put more damage. Put a Traitor. Put a, put a Fireball. Put something, put damage spells. Put a better core common or better core rare. Don't run economy spells on RK. He literally doesn't struggle to max out. Play for the final minute to 1 minute 30 and you'll wipe every lobby. If you're running with more damage in the form of spells, more damage or more like utility-based commons, you will hit harder, you will bust more heads. It could be that you're at 2300, right? Like there's not a lot of like phenomenal, like solo players that are at 2300. The higher you push though, you're going to want something different. Running economy spells on arcade, don't do it. You're wasting potential. How many games do you get to the very end of when you're on economy spells like that, plus a goblin, and you have an excess of gold, 200-300 sitting gold? I've done it before, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, this is something that I actually don't need in my life. Like, I don't need that much gold. I could just go with economy. I could focus on economy with squatties. Take damage spells instead. On other heroes, for example, where you don't have this unlimited supply functionality like the RK offers, yeah, sure, run coins. Queen on coins can work. Like I've seen other heroes, like BK on coins can even work kind of. Like if you're wanting to like have a snap engage with one good BK fist, a Trader Potion trip plus a Leon proc, that can be a play, right? Like if you're playing that snap engage, insta assassin, one hit punch man damage on BK. Also insta engage on Queen, Coin Pouch can work. But like you don't need economy focus spells on RK. Take one supplier, Mavis, Greg, right? Take one of those. Mavis is better, objectively, more gems, and objectively more money overall. Goblin Pouch is simple power boost when you don't need coins anymore and trader activation. Yeah, but like, I get it, but like, why not run like Burst Shot? Have you tried Burst Shot? Burst Shot is more spammable. It's nice damage by itself. And if you're someone that really wants to fight early and you want to go ape early, try Burst Shot, my guy. Johnny, if you never run Burst Shot, A, try it on Mortis. B, give it a shot on RK and tell me what you think. C, but definitely try it on Queen. Burst Shot on Queen with Blazing Light is amazing. Leon has to be one of your starters, and you just tap Burst Shot constantly to like move yourself around, but also if someone tries to fight you, you have this extra bit of DPS that's actually really nice. Like, actually very nice. Primo would be a lot better if he stayed in front of the squad the whole match and not just when attacking. Was my Primo being in it derping out that game? Is that what you're talking about? Speaking of OneCoin, has it been disabled through the event? Can't remember seeing it since it started. Noticed that last night. I can't say. I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen it. I don't know, man. I haven't really noticed. Good question, though. Yeah. Also on on RK, say you want to be even more annoying and oppressive. Like Burst Shot is going to aid in the crazy speed and damage boosts with Leon in your as a starter. Something else that you can do that just adds toxicity to toxicity is to run Skeleton Barrel instead of the burst shot. So Skeleton Barrel, Blazing Light. So you have 3 of your deliveries and you have 2 Skeleton Barrels on deck. And when you start fighting, you have 5 spammable objects that knock the opponent around and then start fighting for you. You may give burst shot a chance. Yeah, burst shot will make you feel like, well, like it gives you sort of a pseudo queen play. And how people make mistakes using burst shot, at least initially, is they think they have to aim it everywhere. Truth is, you should be just tapping it for the, you know, when you're not fighting anyone, you should just be tapping it to like auto fire. Even if it doesn't hit a target, you speed up, right? So don't stress out about, you know, aiming it to hit a target. You waste your brain power. It slows you down trying to mess with it. And when you miss, you feel like an idiot, right? If you're running, just tap it. If you're running at a target and it'll auto fire into it, you can play around, like if you're chasing somebody with aiming it, but it's really just about speeding you up. And of course, if you get right in someone's face and you tap it, it'll auto fire onto the target at close range. Don't worry about aiming it so much. Like that's the biggest thing that when I started using burst shot, players were like, "You're trying to aim it too much. Just tap the burst shot. Tap the burst shot. It helps that." Harsh says, try Skelly Barrel. It's spammable and also gives coins from skeletons. Yeah. So, like, say you want to totally forego running a supplier. Like, use Skeleton Barrel instead of the coin stash. And when you throw a Skeleton Barrel out, toss a recruit a few moments later. So when the skeletons expire, the recruit that's over there fighting with the skeletons collects all of their coins. In in-game scenarios, you have 5 spammable objects, right? 3 of your recruits, 2 of your Skeleton Barrels, and you just knock the opponent around and you jam up their ability to actually target you and do what they want to do, right? You put so much crap in, on, and around their squad that they can't move, you know? Or they can't do what they want. All right, guys. I want to say thank you so very much for watching today. It has been a fun stream. I do want to say thank you once again to the members of TCM for such a wonderful season. We have a lot in store. We're going to be taking it easy for the next 1 to 2 weeks. Kind of doing some fun things, but also exploring the next step for recruitment for our team. We're talking to some more players. All hail TCM, says Doc Livingston. Thanks. That's what's up, Doc. TCM Doc here as well. We will be doing some open recruitment tryouts. I may decide to announce something to the community. Say, hey, if anyone wants to try out, this is when we're going to do it. But we do have some private talks that are already underway. Yeah, more information on that will be coming. We will have a little bit of a break until the next Supremacy League season starts. My guess is it would begin like around middle of November, maybe even end of November-ish for the second season of Supremacy. And we're excited about that. But yeah, W's. Appreciate you guys watching today. Love you very much. And I hope you have a great Sunday. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, guys.